Okay, in this video, we're going to go from this. Oh, it looks like it's going to work now. To this using this. Okay, so I've got a lid lock issue with my washer. And by the way, I have a couple other videos that are going to be out. There's one for load balance on this one to replace the balancers. Oh, it's actually working now. Anyway, I have intermittent lock issue with the lid. So I'm going to replace this. I've got a couple other videos that are going to be out there for this model washer as well. One for replacing the suspension for doing load balancing, and also one for a clogged drain. Repaired the clogged drain last night, went to use it, and then the lid lock was giving me problems. So I basically left it apart so I could put this in today. And I'm going to go over it real quick with you on how to do that. And yes, everything is a mess in here. Sorry, that's just how it is. So first thing I'm going to do, well, first thing I did is I removed screw here, and also had these little covers in front of it, and you can actually see those removal procedures in the load balance replacement as well. But there's one here, and then there's one here, and in the back there's 3 more to come out to lift this part off, and then 3 or 4 more, for maybe more than that, for the covered access to the circuit boards and everything. And I've already removed that. I didn't want to put it back on just to restart this video. And here we are. And yes, there's clothes on the wash. Let's see if I can frame that out somewhat. All right, so I've kind of already pulled one out just for testing purposes, and I was kind of able to play with it and get it to work very temporarily. There we go. Okay, so to remove this right here, first make sure it's unplugged, right? Make sure your water is turned off, which mine is now. And I just kind of flip this up. Something just broke. And to remove the switch assembly, it's just 2 screws right here. That's the easy part. Like so. And I'm going to just go ahead and kind of pull that out. And I'm going to go ahead and place the new one right back in there. Just not excellent. Okay. Yeah. It's a little slight bit different, but it did say that. It's upgraded, right? So check we're still good here. Right here. And now I'm just going to kind of follow this back through. Yeah, I can still see that. There. And this will have to come through after being unplugged from back there. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it through right here for this one. Something like right here. There we go. And right here. And then on down. And just, again, just follow the routing of your previous wire. There's a little clip here that I missed, didn't I? There we go. Down through there. All right, now I'm going to kind of pick this up and move it around. So I'm going to shut the camera off for just a second while I do that. Okay, so right here's the plug. And this piece I've already taken off. It goes right back here, snaps in. I basically just grabbed a hold of it right here with some needle nose pliers and pull it out. And if you stay to the end, you'll see me put it back in to get a better idea of it. So here we're going to unplug it and just push down right here on this. Can you see that? What a big old gummy hands. All right, push down right here, unplug it, and I'll push this back through here like so. And that plug, man, that thing will only slide through one way. So until you get it pointed the right direction. Thing is a bugger to get out of there. There we go. I just kind of left it dangling there, so hopefully you can see it. And then let's go ahead and push it through or pull it through. There we go. And flip this back up for just a minute. Ugh. And now I'm just pulling the cable back through those holes because the plug will link it through there that way. And then we're going to take and push this one back through, the new one. Oh, goodness. And I don't think I'm going to be able to capture this going back in because of how tight it is. I think it went through. There we go. Yeah, it went through. Close you back down. There we go. And just plug that back in like so. Next, I'll reassemble all this and then test it. You may want to test it before you reassemble it, but I kind of tested it yesterday. Okay, almost forgot this piece right here. So again, this goes in here. And then this wire can come down through here. And it just fills in that gap. Ah, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, and there's the plastic piece. Pushed back in there. It didn't have a real solid click. There was a slight one. And of course, make sure the sheathing here comes through as well, like that. And then we just put the wires back in place. This wasn't, I think that was just pretty much laying there, at least when I got in there. And then now we could go ahead and put this cover back on. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Now we're going to run those screws in. This right here, the fit and finish has never been good. So, sorry. That's how it looked when I took it apart the first time. I think that's all good. Okay, and then last I got to get these two screws in. To be honest, these are actually magnetic, but they're not. Put that one in. Okay, got everything back together. Water hoses are on, good and tight. Water's turned on, power's on, and the drain hose is plugged in. And let's hit start. I'm actually going to put this down on here. That should be a quick wash. There we go. There's the lid lock switch lock assembly being replaced successfully. As always, there'll be parts down there in the description for you. Thank you for watching.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.